Hello, super quick intro. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can solve the Hanayama Shark puzzle, which means I'm going to show you how you can get that little shark separated from the jaws of that big shark, and then how you can do the reverse to put it back into its original position. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so here we have a fully assembled shark puzzle. Obviously our aim is to separate the gold shark from the silver shark's jaw, and to do that, first of all, we're going to lift the gold shark and we're going to place it on the left hand side of the silver jaw as we're looking down on it here. What we're going to do next is then feed the gold shark back into the mouth. But what we need to do at the same time is once it gets to a certain point, we need to make it so that the gold tail, or the shark tail on the gold piece, starts coming back through the right hand side of the silver jaw. Now there'll be a point here in which you require a little bit of force, but again it is really a little bit of force. So it's just that. Once you've got past that point, we can then keep feeding it through until the head of the gold shark falls to the back of the puzzle. What we need to do next is then just orientate the gold piece, and we're going to use the tail to orientate it. And we're going to position it in a way where we are sort of in an N position or this position, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use the thinnest part of the gold shark in here to maneuver our way down from the right hand side of the jaw to the left hand side. And you can trial and error your way down there. It can be tight in places, but there is an obvious route. But yeah, trial and error in your way down from the right hand side to the left hand side is the easiest way of doing it. And then what we need to do is orientate the tail in a C position on the left hand side, because now all we need to do is pull the silver shark and feed it back out of the jaws of the silver shark, and that is how we separate the shark puzzle. And to reassemble the shark puzzle, we're going to do it in much the same way. The silver jaw is going to be in this position the whole time. We're going to be moving the gold shark around it. And the original position, or the first move that we need to do, is we're going to orientate the gold shark in this position. We're then going to use the left hand gap on the silver jaw to essentially just drop the gold shark into position in here. Then we're going to orientate the gold shark into this position here, and we're going to use the thinnest part of the gold shark, which is this position here, to then work our way round from the left hand side of the jaw, of the silver jaw, down to the right hand side. And again, trial and error is the easiest way of doing that. There's no real specific route that needs describing for that. And what we need to do next is we're going to pull the gold shark back through the silver jaw slightly, or just enough so that we can then start feeding the head of the gold shark through the left hand side of the silver jaw. And once we're in this position, we now just need to feed the gold shark from the right hand side to the left hand side. Around here there'll be a point that requires a tiny amount of force, but again it's very, very small. Then all we need to do is keep feeding the gold shark through to the left hand side, and then for the final position, all we need to do is let it fall into this position where this stuck out tooth on the silver jaw fits nicely between the two gold shark fins, and that is how you reassemble the shark puzzle. So there it is. That is how you disassemble and then reassemble the Hanayama Shark puzzle. The key is that sort of swap over from one side to the other. When I was solving this one for the first time, it took me quite a long time to find that move for the very first time. But hopefully this has helped you solve the Hanayama Shark puzzle for yourself. If you want to see me struggle through it for the first time, or the solutions to any of these other Hanayama puzzles, then be sure to click my face here to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace!